For years, the story went like this. Afrobeats arrives. The moment a Western superstar hops on a remix, Drake gets a song and suddenly, it's crossover. Ed Sheeran features on a track and suddenly, it's global. I need you to forget that story because in 2026, the biggest Afrobeat moments aren't coming from a Western cosign at all. They are coming from Nigerian artists working with each other, and the numbers are proving something the industry doesn't want to fully admit yet. Afrobeat was never waiting for permission. Welcome to Certified Timeless, where every era gets its flowers. Today, we are having a conversation that's long overdue because the numbers don't lie, the streams don't lie, and the culture definitely doesn't lie. Afrobeat has been telling us something for a while now, and today we are finally saying it out loud. Let's get into it. Let's be honest about how this used to work. For a long time, an Afrobeat song blowing up globally almost always had an asterisk next to it. A Western feature, a Western remix, a Western artist putting their name on it like a stamp approval. And to be fair, some of those collaborations were real. Genuine creative exchange, proper credit, real commercial upside for the African artists involved. But some of them, let's call it what it is, African sound used as seasoning on a song that mostly benefited someone else's label system. The rhythm, the flavor, the vibe, all African, the paycheck and the billing, not always. That's the tension underneath a lot of these global collabs. Not every crossover is equal, even when it looks the same for the outside. Here's what's different now. Look at Jogodo, Wizkid Asake, released January 2026. No Western feature, no American radio push needed, just two Nigerian artists on a track together. That song pulled over 64 million streams on Spotify in its first few months. 64, without a single non-African name attached to it. And it's not an isolated case. This year alone, we have seen Benson link up with producer Sarz for a joint EP. Wizkid and Asake didn't stop at one song, they built a whole joint project together. Artists are choosing each other, not waiting for a Western feature to unlock a global reach. That's the real headline. Afrobeats to Afrobeats collaboration is now the thing driving the biggest streaming numbers in the genre. Not the Drake feature, not the Ed Sheeran remix. This isn't a small shift. For years, the implicit message was that African artists needed a Western name to validate the sound for global ears. Jogodo alone dismantled that. The song didn't get big because it borrowed credibility. It got big because it's a genuinely great record made by two artists who trust each other's pen and production. And when Nigerian artists collaborate with international acts now, it looks different too. More equal footing, more actual creative exchange rather than just a guest verse tacked on for clout. The genre reached a point where the collaboration is a genuinely two-way exchange, not a one-sided borrow. So next time you see an Afrobeat song blow up, don't assume it needed a Western cosign to get there. More and more, the biggest records in the genre are staying in-house. Nigerian producers, Nigerian artists, Nigerian sound, going global, entirely on its own terms. That's not African music finally arriving in the mainstream. That's African music proving it was never waiting on an invitation. Afrobeats didn't need anybody's cosign to take over the world. It just needed the world to catch up. That's the era report for today. Drop in the comments which Afrobeats collaboration do you think proved the genre doesn't need anyone's validation. I want to see your picks. Like and subscribe for more, and I will catch you on the next one. Certified Timeless, where every era gets its flowers.